unlocks the door.
Yes.
Do you think you could duplicate these cards so that we could have multiple cards that would open these doors? It seems we need to physically create a card that works similarly.
London applies to do it on me at least, but I do not know. This technology is different than what we use. Like I said,
but it's older, more primitive.
But it uses machinery. I do not use programming.
Right. I am not asking you to do programming. I am asking you to make a card.
I don't do cards, though. I've never done them before, so I don't know if I could.
So, when you guys are you guys going to go down that hallway or go back and go to the right?
Let's continue through what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the hallway goes down around. It goes 40 feet down, then it splits into a crossway. There are no doors as you guys go for this section. Can I have a perception check?
I have a 12. Okay, you make a perception check. Because you haven't gotten to do a lot.
17.
You hear a something crash down to your right side. What are you guys going to do?
Casting Force Buckler to get extra armor.
Okay.
Make our way down.
Are you going left, right, or forward?
Forward. With my laser shield, with my laser sword drawn and ready.
With my rifle drawn, ready.
With my hand pointing like a pointy.
Okay, forward.
I have a teacup.
Okay.
He sips tea.
Grandma.
Or something.
Grandma has a teacup. Okay. And
Yeah.
so forward, you end up finding a. It goes down a bit, and then it comes to a sudden stop as you see the roof has caved in. There is. You just passed a window to your left that is covered in dust. You can't quite see through it. There's also a window to your right that's also just caked with dust. You can't quite see through it right now.
Can we clean it, or is it on the outside?
What are you going to use to clean it?
My sleeve.
I pull out a handkerchief and a small spray bottle of water.
Okay. Can I have an acrobatics check to clean it?
I'm doing it while doing cartwheels, apparently.
I don't know what to use for cleaning. That's my
Well,
best.
maybe we don't need to roll. I got a 6 on doing cartwheels while cleaning a window with a cloth and bottle.
He cleaned it, but he didn't get it clear. You didn't get it good enough that you can see through it.
Why clean it more?
Roll an acrobatics check.
I have a 10. Oh my goodness.
You can. You got it where you can swim through. So I'm gonna need a perception check to see what's on the other side.
Okay. My perception check. I'm squinting through. Wow. Apparently, after my dance of cleaning, I then decided to put my dirty cloth over my face to look through the still dirty window. And I have an 8.
That's a window. You can barely see something in there. There's something in that room. It's not empty.
Oh. There's some days and some roles that you're just like, this is not that role.
Who else wants to try and see through that window?
You know, I'll try to see through the window. I got a crit.
Okay. Omix
My eyes work.
the door. In there you see it's a room, around the room of around 20 by 30 feet room. And against one wall there's a glass container surrounding a massive computer. The computer takes up around a 10 feet by 10 feet section. And the rest of the room is just filled with, like, shelves with things you can't exactly see. That's what you see in that room.
Okay.
What are you guys going to do?
Here, boy. Here, boy. Slap my leg a little bit.
Okay. Nothing responds. Are you guys going to do anything else, or are you going to go backtrack and go to one of the other turns?
Well, we had a window and we went through a door, right?
You guys just went through the door. You came to the cross passage. You guys went straight. There is no.
Right.
The end of the hallway.
We came across, and then we came across two dirty windows.
And then the end of the hallway was caved in, like it crumbled, so you can't continue on.
So there's no way into whatever the window was looking at.
Not from this hallway.
How thick, secure does this window look?
You think you could probably break it, but it would be loud.
Yeah, let's go down to the cross passage and go on the left side.
Left side.
What was the original left side?
The original left, okay. So you're not going towards the crash sound you guys heard.
No, let's go towards the crash sound we heard.
Yeah, we thought we were heading towards the crash.
No,
sound.
it was to your right, not forward.
Okay, that's understood.
Okay, then we misunderstood.
You're good. So, you guys continue down. You eventually see a door to your left. A little bit more down, you see a door. You see a set of shelves far at the end of the hallway, and those seem to have fallen over. And you see there's cracks on that wall that the shelves were against. And then there's just a door on your right, a little farther down, a little farther down from the door on your left. That's what you see.
Okay. Which way did we hear the sound when we heard it before?
It seemed to become. You think it's from when that shelf fell from something hitting it. As you see cracks,
right here.
You see cracks against on the wall. That
I think somebody hit it from the other side, like they were trying to come through, and it knocked it over.
You do believe that is what knocked it over.
Go up to the wall, kind of feel along it. Does it look like it's falling apart or badly damaged or what?
Do you have any tools to tell that?
And my Omni tool.
Do you have proficiency in any tools to tell that?
I have no proficiencies with tools to find. Sure. I have proficiency with Omni tool.
Roll intelligence Omni tool. Proficiency, you got.
20. Oh, wait. Yeah, 25.
25. Okay. That door. You can tell that. You think the wall is. Say, you think it's around 10 feet thick, and there's something on the other side just hit it. It's relatively solid, but you think if a few more good, just around 15 or so more really good hits would break it.
Would it be easier to break from this side?
Probably around the same. If you were trying to break from the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I want to make a loud noise from this side and kind of slap the wall a little bit.
Okay.
And then stand back to see if anything's gonna come hit it again.
You hear a whir and thrum, something slams into it.
I found a thing that might howl.
Some dust falls on you.
I step back a bit and wait to see if it continues to hit the wall.
Can I have a perception check?
11?
Everyone else, give me a perception check also.
Oh, okay. 12.
15.
18.
What was that? First, let's do Rhea.
15.
Let's do Lee now.
18.
Okay, Rhea and Lee, you guys here seems like you're a kink, like something's being drawn back, and wham, slams into the wall again. You hear that noise again as it seems to be preparing to slam again. Slam! It takes around 7 minutes, and then the wall just crumbles. And you got a new opening in the wall. You guys see
What's on the other side that kept hitting it?
metal cylinder that seems to be being pulled back and slammed into the wall.
Who seems to be driving the metal tool?
And I have a perception check. It's a little too dark in that little way. There doesn't seem to be light over there. You can't see the
I
best.
send forward my dancing light bulbs.
Okay, you can see a little better, but it's a horribly mutated creature that's got its arms are around 3 feet thick. Then one of them, a massive metal weapon that seems to be has a gear that chinks back to get the hammer ready to strike, has been grafted onto its right arm, and it's on its left arm. It's grafted a massive pincer, and it lets click, and it seems to be trying to find you guys. You don't think it has sight. What are you guys going to do?
That looks like the thing that we are trying to deal with, yes?
Yes, it does.
It starts coming through the hole.
It does, and it looks like something that has been...
You hear a screech as it drags as its back feet go against the floor as they are clawed.
I assume we're going to deal with this thing, yes?
Right?
Yes,
If you
yes.
are, we're gonna roll initiative,
Yes.
everyone.
Do we know that this thing is evil?
You have not done any
I mean,
tests to
these
see
are-
if it's evil or not.
That's what I'd like to find out before we just kill it, because based off of like the test subject thing,
It looks like a monster.
It looks like a beast.
Just not everything monster shaped is actually a monster, though.
It looks like a beast. Wild creature.
My statement still stands. I would like to make sure.
Rhea, give me a perception check.
15.
You see a tag on its neck that's attached to its neck. You can't quite see what it reads.
Can I try to animal handling it? Not a.
You
Roll
went
me,
from it being a person to be animal handling?
roll me an animal handling.
Well, I didn't. 22.
What are you trying to do with this animal handling?
Calm it down, approach it, try to get more information.
Okay. You think it's slightly calmed down. You can give me another perception check to read the tag.
10.
It says subject, and you can't quite get the numbers. It's slightly buried. The tag, it seems to have grown over the tag slightly, so you can't quite get the numbers.
It's grown over the tag?
The flesh has grown over the tag. Yes.
I would be a little bit hesitant about killing something that's a victim. Unless I knew it was out to get people.
It seems.
What is it? Sorry, can you give me the description again as to like what it looked like?
It appears to be some sort of heavily mutated humanoid. It's got rags on, and its right arm is got some sort of hammer that chinks back and was slamming into the wall. That's instead of its hand. The left hand is replaced with a claw, pit. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but it's a 3-pronged thing that grabs.
Yeah.
That's what you see.
Do not approach. Back off.
It continues to allow that click, trying to find things. Forget where it is.
Again, I say, do we know that it's evil?
You probably assume that it's evil.
Evil is a metaphysical construct. Is it dangerous?
Yes.
The problem is we do not know that it's evil, but it does seem to wish to kill us.
It walks right past grandmother.
It likes me enough.
Or it didn't notice you were there. It's blind.
I prefer the Yeah. I mean, I have a pair of manacles that we could put on it. I don't know if that would...
You don't think your manacles would fit?
You never know, man.
Its arms are 3 foot thick.
Okay, I didn't remember that description. I don't usually... Wellish, not fire me, eh? But I seriously, like, 3 feet?
3 feet thick.
That's really, like, intense. You realize that's, like, the height of a toddler.
I realize it's supposed to be...
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
3 whole feet.
Yes. This thing is alright. I put it as extra.
How tall is it?
You can't exactly tell because it's hunched over. You'd guess probably around 19 feet tall if it wasn't hunched and crawling on all fours.
Backing off as it approaches to keep some space between us. I don't want to let it get close.
Okay.
This is not a good thing. We should do something about this.
Well, I mean, I agree we should do something, but what is the right thing to do?
Not get killed is high on my list.
It seems to hear something and goes towards the door on the right.
That's one of the ones we had not gone through yet.
You have not
right?
gone through that door yet.
Okay, can we go through that door to see what else is there?
I think you might want to let it go through first.
It reaches the door first. The door
I'm not trying to
opens.
go past it.
It doesn't fit through the door. It brings its hammer up, click, 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 slam, and you think it's gonna. It takes a few hits, but then it's got a big enough hole that it crawls through.
It's just depressing.
Alright, I go up to it.
Okay, what are you doing?
So I, with a calm voice, greetings. What are you doing? Who are you searching for?
You just hear clicks again.
I don't know that it's humanoid, but I don't know that I believe that it's human at this point.
That's part of what I'm trying to figure out.
Are you going to shine your flashlight into the room?
Sure.
In black and white? Yes. You see, what you see in there is massive cylinders of some sort of liquid or gel.
Okay, so no obvious reason why we can't channel light in there. I relay that to the rest of the people. I just don't know that alerting people is, or creatures to our whereabouts is the best thing. Maybe unnecessary.
When you shine the light in, the liquid in the gel, appears to be a gel in those bins, in those cylinders. It's got a slight green tint to it, and you guys notice that a drip as it seems to be filling the cylinders up with more of the gel slowly. The creature seems to have honed in on one of those cylinders and is walking towards it, or moving towards it.
I don't think we necessarily want it to get into the gel, do we?
No.
So how are you going to stop it?
Can I tie it up?
Give me a strength athletics versus its strength athletics.
Can I pass this to somebody else who actually has the strength to tie them up?
I don't think any of us
And
have.
then we
strength.
hear the crickets.
I have to.
I'll give someone acrobatics, but that's gonna be harder to do.
I have hold person, but I don't think hold person will
You don't
work
think
on
old
this.
person's gonna work on this? You don't think it's a person anymore?
I figured that was going to be the statement, but thoughts?
I mean,
I don't think this is a human anymore. I think it's just a running it's like a robot now. It's made out of flesh.
but it's a victim.
It's a victim, but at this point, I don't think that we can allow it to get into that. Is the problem?
What do we think is going to happen if it does?
I don't think anything good.
It's gonna eat the world.
Okay, it's getting close to the cylinder.
I've seen the historical record from the 1950s.
It's getting close to the cylinder.
I'm attacking.
Okay, roll to hit.
I'm opening fire.
15 to hit
That will hit.
with range. It takes 7 fire damage.
It lets out a howl of pain and whirs towards you guys. Everyone roll initiative. I do not have a map for this one, but this fight you shouldn't need too much of it because it's not.
9.
We can't let you get to that thing. Surrender.
I'm sorry.
Grandmother has a 9.
Actually, hold on. I think I have a character name now. That's not the school mother.
Ivan has a 21.
Ivan has 21. What does...
I'm sorry, 19. I can't do math.
Ivan has a 19.
Lee has a 20.
Lee beats out Ivan with 20. What does
Did she? Barely?
Amixador have?
Yeah, barely.
What do you have?
18.
18.
So Grandma needs to roll either a 21 or a 17.
Grandmother
I
already
already
rolled a
said I have a
9.
9.
Somebody failed.
Okay, top the round, Lee.
Alright, I will go up and I will. Let's see. This seems like time to do just fairly low level as we're trying to figure out just what this creature is. So, Sacred Flame. I will need a dex save from it.
7.
That does not work. For 3 radiant damage.
Okay, next we have Ivan.
Right. Bonus action. No, I don't need to do that for bonus action. Again, throw a fire at it. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Doing 13 points of fire damage.
Next up is Amaxidor.
I shoot with my gun. Does a 15 hit?
That will miss.
I'm sad. That's my turn.
His turn. No one's next to it. So it's gonna go towards the one who was the loudest. It's gonna be... I think that's gonna be a Maxidor, because I think... No. What type of gun are you using?
Laser rifle.
So that's not that loud. I wouldn't put that as loud. I think Sacred Flame's the louder spell.
Okay.
It reaches towards you, Lee, with its hammer. It brings its hammer back in. Does a 12 hit you?
No, it does not. I dodge deftly to
tries
the
to-
side.
It tries to hit you with its clamp. Doesn't 16 hit you?
It does not. I dodge deftly to the side. Just enough to dodge out of the way.
It lets out a howl as this howl, and you see hear a reverberating howl from deeper within. Something's responded.
That is not good.
Grandmother, it's your turn.
Yes. Hold on. Printer was having problems, so I don't actually have my full character sheet. I need to Google the spell.
Which spell?
I just want to. I know basically what I'm doing. I just need to know specifics. Wisdom saving throw, Peter.
What was that?
Wisdom saving throw.
I convinced you that an 8 succeeds.
No.
Okay, what's the damage?
12 necrotic.
Karate, got it. Okay, top the round, we have Lee.
Excellent. Lee decides that, seeing as how it is already dead,
It's not dead.
damaged. Yeah, it's not dead, but it's already damaged. I too would like to have a wisdom saving throw.
Can I convince you a -1 succeeds?
Well, it succeeds in taking a d12 of damage once I can get my dice out of the bag.
You have Toll the Dead?
Yes.
What class are you again?
Cleric? 8.
That makes sense.
8, okay. Next we have Ivan.
So it's run over to attack Lee.
Yes.
Yes, it's in front of Lee trying to swing its weapons.
20 to hit it.
That will hit.
Doing a total of 7 fire to hit only.
Okay. Next we have Amaxidor.
I got a crit to hit.
That will hit.
I hoped. More damage. That'll be 14 lightning damage.
Okay, it's still standing though. It's stumbling to one side though. It still gets next turn. It's gonna try and hit Lee again. Crit! It slams its hammer right into Lee. Lee
I don't like that.
Lee will take 20 bludgeoning.
Ow.
He's still up.
And
Ow.
it really didn't like the noise that it heard from a Mexidor, so it's gonna go and try and claw it. The grabber. It's gonna crit too. I need a dex save.
That's a critical failure.
Oh, okay. You are grappled as it's grabbed you and is starting to drag you. You take 12 bludgeoning.
How far away is he from
He
me?
is around 15 feet.
Okay. I don't know where we are in initiative.
Next it would be to grandmother.
Nothing. Wait, actually?
Yeah.
That's ironic. Alright, wisdom saving throw.
It's 4. That's a 4.
No. Okay. 6. Probably not actually even less than
6 damage.
Yep. Necrotic again.
It will keel over, slumping to the ground. It's dead. We are out of rounds.
Okay, go over to check on Moxidor.
I'm good.
Then check on Lee.
I would wish some time to meditate.
What is meditating gonna do?
I would
It
like
is-
short rest.
You said we heard something else howl partway through this?
Yes, when it in response to it.
Go look at the thing embedded in its flesh, the subject something or other.
The tag.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it say?
Subject. It says. Look at that. Subject 127.
The arm that you said was removed on the right, I think it was, that was kind of this hammer thing.
Yes.
Does that look like it was surgically, like the hand was removed and this thing was... Because this looks like a mechanical device, yes?
It does look like they surgically attached it.
So we can see where they amputated the arm and put it in its place?
Yes, you can.
On the left hand, was that surgically altered, or is that just
That
kind of
was
some weird
surgically altered
mutation?
too. Both of those seem to have been surgically attached to it.
Is it possible for us to get a sample of the gel without breaking it open and all that sort of thing?
There does seem to be a tap where you can fill vials with it.
Fill a couple, 3 vials.
Okay.
If others want to do that, I just think we want to figure out what this is.
Right.
Read.
I am quite serious about needing a short rest. I have.
I assumed I was doing this while you were short resting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking around the area while you were resting, was my thought.
Okay. Just clarifying that, because
I would like
Got
to
it.
further investigate the body. I want to see if I can find, like, is there any, like, sign of development or, like, other surgery than just the 2 amputations?
Well, and it's blind. Why is it blind?
That too.
What are you
If
trying to
we could
roll?
just investigating the body further.
of the creature.
Okay, roll an investigation.
20, not natural.
20. Okay, as you figure out, you think
What is that sound? Oh,
The dog.
that is one of the dogs. So as you are examining it, you figure out that it seems to be there's some sort of disease that was you think it was some sort of treatment that done to the disease that aided the disease. Well, a mix of the treatment and the disease that mutated the person into this.
completely? This
That-
person, you're telling me that this person was born a normal human.
Yes.
How drastically is their posture changed that they are crawling around? And they are no longer bipedal the way you described it.
They have a very bad hunchback.
Well, beyond that, like their limbs must have changed. Like,
Their limbs
obviously.
did grow longer and a lot thicker.
Well, yeah, because 3 feet.
Hence 3 feet.
Clearly,
I
this
still think that's insane.
is an avid gym goer.
That's your only thing you drew from this.
Yes.
What did he say?
Avid gym goer.
20, not natural.
20. Okay, as you figure out, you think
What is that sound? Oh,
The dog.
that is one of the dogs. So as you are examining it, you figure out that it seems to be there's some sort of disease that was you think it was some sort of treatment that done to the disease that aided the disease. Well, a mix of the treatment and the disease that mutated the person into this.
completely? This
That-
person, you're telling me that this person was born a normal human.
Yes.
How drastically is their posture changed that they are crawling around? And they are no longer bipedal the way you described it.
They have a very bad hunchback.
Well, beyond that, like their limbs must have changed. Like,
Their limbs
obviously.
did grow longer and a lot thicker.
Well, yeah, because 3 feet.
Hence 3 feet.
Clearly,
I still think that's
this
insane.
is an avid gym goer.
That's your only thing you drew from this.
Yes.
What did he say?
Avid gym goer.
Must be.
Not somber.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're doing great.
It will take a while to fix this.
So, you guys go into it. What
Well,
are
we
you
wait for the
doing?
short rest to finish.
Short
right?
rest. Is anyone trying to do anything while during the short rest?
I was just investigating in the area as long as there were things to investigate.
Okay. There's not much else you can investigate in that room, really.
That's fine. Just if there was wood.
I'd like to go investigate the medical log further.
The logs, that's all you have, really.
Just that?
Are you meaning the logs from, like, the IDs?
Well, the one we found further from
We
my
found
mind.
we found 2 logs that had like 3 entries each back in one of the early rooms. I mean, I downloaded them to my iPad, but there really wasn't a lot of data there.
I didn't know whether there was further, like, stuff.
That's
If we
what-
look at the subject tag, does it have like an employee ID or ID numbers on it as well?
Uh,
Or just the label subject 127 or 172?
just subject 84 and subject 3 were mentioned so far.
Right, but the one that we have off of the body was 127, yes?
Subject 127, yes.
Does it have anything on the tag other than that?
Subject 127, Outbreak 4.
No dates, nothing?
No dates, just 127, Outbreak 4. Okay, you guys finished your short rest. What are you going to do now?
Head towards the howl.
You're gonna go deeper into the facility?
Yes.
Seems to be what we're called to do.
Okay.
Making sure the body, the subject's dead, still.
It is dead. You guys go through the hole in the wall that it knocked down, and this part of the facility now is just completely trashed. There is not much. It looks like clearly the creature was just searching for something in the area, so it just destroyed most of it. And then when you head towards the towards the inside of it, you find it goes down. You see a door to your right that's been bashed down, and then the hallway continues down. What are you doing?
So there's a doorway to our right and a hallway.
And then the hallway continues down. The doorway to your right's been crushed and destroyed.
From the inside or outside?
From the inside.
Does it look like the hammer blows that thing was using?
It does look similar to the hammer blows.
We check it out and see. Kind of look with our flashlight first before we go in and see what we see in there. What's in that room?
You see, and there is a huge cryogenic pod that you're guessing the subject was stored in, along with a small little data screen, a small little computer-like device to the right of it, and then there's 2 more of those tubes that you just saw from that room.
Interesting.
They are completely empty and drained. That's what you see in the room. The cryogenic pod has been smashed open.
So it was put to sleep and it escaped being put to sleep?
It woke up. Whatever was keeping it asleep ran out.
That's just startling.
And more than a little worrying. Do we see any sort of thing where there's evidence of what might have been the thing that was keeping it asleep, like some sort of medicine?
You think it was in those cylinders that are next to it that are drained completely? That's what you believe probably was keeping it sedated.
Okay.
What are you guys going to do?
Is there a data pad or anything in there?
There is a control panel to the right of it that might have information.
Can we check out the control panel?
Okay. Give me a hacking roll.
A what?
Hacking roll.
I don't have.
If you
it
don't have
based off-
proficiency, it's just gonna be intelligence.
It's an intelligence skill.
I don't have any of the stats because, like I have said,
It's
many
just gonna
times,
be
various
like I
other
just said.
judgments.
If you don't